G'day folks, welcome to an OCC Queensland Daily Weather Up. Today the 17th of the 1st, 2023. My name's Chris Nitzo. This update brought to you by our major sponsor, TownsvilleSheds.com. Check them out if you're in the market for a shed-safe, accredited shed. We still have that curvature, that flow happening in the Mackay to St Lawrence coastline. We still have significant rainfall entering that coastline from the Coral Sea this morning. Overnight last night, we had a weak surface circulation forming near Charters Towers, and we had significant rainfall around the Charters Towers to inland Burdekin region, and we've seen some showers and thunderstorms coming through onto the Western Cape in this monsoonal northwesterly flow. We've also seen an enhancement of rainfall activity around the Bundaberg to Gladstone coastline. 24-hour rain totals till 9 o'clock this morning. Thanks to the Bureau of Meteorology, we have a significant rainfall in the Whitsundays Mackay region, significant rainfall in that Charters Towers district, and some locally heavy falls up around Mareeba as well. Mareeba, in fact, over 200 millimetres in 2 days, or around 200 millimetres in 2 days from random thunderstorm activity. Pretty impressive stuff. Maximum rainfall total there, Finch Hatton, 360 mils. That's incredible rain, isn't it? And once again, this area up here, Jubilee Pocket, 222 to go with 390 odd yesterday. So about 600 mils plus in 2 days there. Just incredible rainfall. Anyway, let's move on. Right, this rain event is on its last legs across central Queensland, but it still has a little bit of a bite to it. You can see between 10 a.m. and 1 p.m, the forecast radar at 1 p.m. showing us there's still quite a substantial amount of rain in that Mackay to St Lawrence coastline. Notice a couple of little sneaky storms popping up here around the Burdekin region, potentially up around the North Tropical Coast Tablelands area, northern inland parts. These areas of red showing us areas of potential extreme levels of rainfall. As we progress to 4 p.m, you can see just a slight increase in rainfall yet again across that Mackay Whitsundays area. Just that rain event letting us know hasn't quite finished with us yet, and you can see significant rainfall with showers and thunderstorms across the northern and far northern interior region. As we go into 7 p.m, you can see this rainfall heavy at times across the Mackay Whitsundays coastline. Notice lighter rain further southwards, and once again showers and storms becoming rain areas across northern Queensland, with the potential for localised heavy falls. As we go into 7 p.m, you can see that our rainfall, 10 p.m, our rainfall estimates are still pretty strong here around the Whitsundays, and once again more rain and isolated thunderstorm activity still lingering about the far northern parts. Notice here a little bit of dry air pushing up into the Gulf, potential for some pretty strong thunderstorms on the leading edge of that dry moist air boundary line. As we go into 1 a.m. in the morning, we can see heavy rainfall, particularly starting to shift just offshore, but could still be hitting the Whitsundays coastline still, so just lingering on and just annoying us for just that little bit longer. 4 a.m, you can still see some moderate falls of rain around that Whitsundays coast. It is starting to clear through the Mackay district by then. As we go into 7 a.m, you can see there's still substantial amounts of rain, but offshore now, and just some lighter rainfall on the coastline. You can see here between Townsville and Mackay. As we progress into, by the way, in the morning we could see some sharp little storms out here over the western parts of the Cape. As we progress into tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. to 10 a.m, a couple of showers lingering about the Herbert Burdekin coast, a big southerly airstream coming up the coastline there, so just on the leading edge of that, we could see some enhanced shower activity. You can see just a few showers lingering on through the Mackay district, nothing too dramatic there, but just a bit of an annoyance when you're trying to dry the place out for another day of just some isolated showers, but nothing substantial from a rainfall intensity perspective, nor from a rainfall accumulation perspective tomorrow expected across that area. And you can see once again Cape and far north Queensland is the place to be for significant showers and thunderstorms with local heavy falls again tomorrow afternoon. Right, between now and tomorrow lunchtime, we see still some substantial rain to be had around the Mackay Whitsundays coast. Potentially falls up to about 100, maybe even a little bit in excess of 100 millimetres in that region. Still to come, so falls that haven't been recorded yet. And we do see quite a bit of model agreement that there's going to be widespread showers and thunderstorms across far north Queensland's interior region, pushing towards the coastline. And you can see that reflected in basically all of our modelling, suggesting that there's going to be widespread convective activity pushing at the coast, and also quite a bit of lighter rainfall down here around the Gladstone Bundy region. You can see that also being reflected in the majority of computer model guidance. So pretty good agreement there about how the next 24 hours is going to go. There are little finicky spots here around central Queensland that could see localised heavy falls just with a topographical enhancement of rainfall, but overall we are now in the final stretch of this rain event. We will see the development of a low pressure system around that Townsville to Whitsundays coastline through the afternoon or tonight, and that low pressure system will drag itself northwards up into the Coral Sea and further offshore, and then eventually eastwards away from the coastline. Now, in this process where that system's moving to the north, and before it just pushes too far to the east, there is a period here of enhanced winds, and we could see winds gusting up to 35 to 40 knots offshore, so just be aware of that if you're a boatie and you've been in this area between Townsville and Tully where it haven't seen all that significant wind regime. You will see winds increasing significantly tomorrow, so just be aware of that and take necessary precautions that you need to if you are offshore in those waters. And you can see those winds extending up towards Cairns by tomorrow afternoon, tomorrow evening, as that low pushes further away from the coastline. If that low does become a cyclone, it's going to push way away from the coast, so we're not interested in it coming back and affecting us in any way. The only time it's going to affect us is tonight as it's first forming and gets offshore. If you'd like more details on anything we spoke about today, head over to join.ozcyclonechasers.com.au and check out our subscription options for a far more in-depth and comprehensive look at the weather coming up. Take care, stay safe, and make sure you check out the Bureau of Meteorology for any latest warnings and advices on the final stage of this rain event. And I'll have a chat to you in the morning. Have a good day.